I'll be fair with this one, right? I haven't played Crash in like a while. Developed by Vicarious Visions.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
So I've had a realization. First off, I probably haven't grinded. Oh. Sorry. Okay, so the plan was to finish pissing it away. Because we're basically at a point right now where we've got a crystal left and we've got this crystal left. So we got one of both. So it means that no matter what we do in this level, we are good. We are good. So I will try pack attack. We'll see how fast I can do it, and then we'll grind. And I want, if anyone's clicking on this video, I'd like you to recommend me if I should go for all the white crystals before I get the final purple crystal, so initiating the boss fight, or if I should go and get all the purple crystals and then do the white crystal boss fight. Whichever you guys want is the option that I will go for. Basically, the first commenter has ultimate control, and this is a flight level. Okay, sick. Okay, just wanted to make sure I wasn't rocket. What the heck are the controls again? Okay. Dang. Huh? Yeah, I just really want to finish off the game, I guess. Because, okay, so I'll be honest, Crash is one of my highest view things at the moment. This isn't to say, like, I want all the views possible. This is more to say, like, I like having one thing that gets, like, above 10 views. In general. So I might, like, immediately come back to Crash again, but I do want to have a little break. And, like, the problem is, I don't really know what to play, because, like, Marvel Rivals obviously doesn't get enough views, and, like, is this a safe position always? Seems like it. Huh? Yeah, I definitely think that a major problem with my channel, I think, is mostly that I just don't get, like, consistent views off, like, subscribers and stuff. Because if I got, like, 10 per thing, I would just be happy, I'll be honest. Yeah, thought so. Okay, so I have to rush it. Oh, it sends me this far back. Next. Fun. In terms of stuff I've read, I recently read Justice League of America, or Justice League, Rock of Ages, and I thought that was great because I think that's my first experience with Kyle. And one of the things he did was create a massive baby Green Lantern construct. That was baby head that was like really big and it like drinks water. Oh, dang it. Relax, relax. Also, new bed. The bed's here. You know, I'm feeling confident enough to record on it now. So, yeah. Dang it, okay. That's fine. Where's the purple crystals in these levels? Dang it! Okay, I'm just trying to get all the Wumpa fruit, I guess, which is kind of stupid. I admit that. And this level's long for 3 lives. I definitely... okay. I'm gonna just try and sneak up. Oh, I got it. Didn't even realise it was there. Dang it, I was so close! Yeah, I did enjoy the comic quite a bit. I thought it was definitely like cosmic and like, I thought it was fun when that happened. I'm just trying to collect Wumpa fruit because like I don't want to, you know, run out of lives on this level. After this, I'll probably grind. Closer. A little bit away. Use such a thick nose. I don't like this. Ah! I really want to get all the crystals on this one. I don't even know how I'm supposed to. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, Carl Rayner is just a fun Green Lantern. There's so many like neat moments in the comic where like he just pulls off like an interesting construct with the Green Lantern Force. Energy. I think there's like 0 chance I can go for the middle. Focusing, focusing. Ah! Give me a Wumpa Wumpa. Give me a Wumpa Wumpa, please. Finally. Don't know how you're supposed to do the wire thing without Wumpa Wumpa. I could also say so. Oh my god. Crash, you have one purple crystal left to grab. Oh, yeah, so comment and just say, hey, would you like, hey, I would quite like you to grab the purple crystals first, or hey, just go and finish off the last level, please. Personally speaking, I would quite like to get the crystal first, but then again, like, apparently there's 2 endings to this game. Just for reference, yeah, each one has 1 left. By 94%. So I'm just gonna yap for a little bit. I'm just gonna do some Turtle Woods progress. Yeah. I just think that, like, in general, this game has been like a thing that I've been progressing and doing, and I think that grabbing the piston it out crystal would be nice, but like, the thing is, I can definitely do it. This is going to require like a lot of lives. I know I constantly say, like, all the time, like, I'll grind, but sometimes I just don't have time, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just genuinely just don't have infinite time. And, like, I already dedicate, like, a lot of time to the channel, technically. Just these, like, the 6-hour Master Duel videos. As an example. If that makes sense, like, you know, like I'm dedicated more than 24 hours a week to the channel, which is like a lot of time, you know. Like, if you look at my channel, like, right now, you'll see like 6-hour-long videos that technically I'm not having fun with a friend, yeah, because, you know, I like you guys to see content and stuff. So, you know, it's nice if you guys are like, oh, I want to see him play with an Ninja deck, or whatever. Just kind of like doing this. Yeah, I really enjoyed reading Rock of Ages. It was fun. Also, I haven't finished the show yet, but as a random show recommendation of what I'm watching, Resident Alien. Yeah, we're sort of skipping out and watching more of the Defenders show. Which, you know, it's taking a while to watch. It's like, you know, but you know, it's a long show with each episode being like an hour. And Punisher is just like a point where it's just like, hey, maybe I'll take a break before, you know, I go through like the last two things. So finishing like a little show is kind of nice. I'm also probably going to watch Spectacular Spider-Man again at some point. Which I think is like a really good Spider-Man show. It's one of the best Spider-Man shows, in my opinion. Because it's not really got anything holding it back, really. Other than not having more seasons. I don't know, I'm probably going to finish out this game on like 50 hours total in the Insane Trilogy game, which is funny. And then I'll probably be able to do the next one in like, probably less than 100 hours I'd say. Depends if I'm going to go for full max completion or whatever. I do think this is like one of the easier games, just because like, in the previous one I was just like, yeah, I'm not having it on a lot of levels. Like, it wasn't that the levels were hard. It was more so that levels were like, I can't work out in brain like where I'm supposed to go. Like, it wasn't obvious where like my landing position was. And like the bridge levels are just awful. They're not awfully made, it's just I don't like them. I should have checked that save for that level. Also it's in general because I've already grinded a lot in this game that I'm like, better at it. But like, I just think the extra movement mechanics is just so sweet in this game. Yeah, JLA Rock of Ages is a comic that I would genuinely recommend, because it doesn't even require like maximum knowledge about these characters. It's just a fun little story that has some like cosmic stuff and New God stuff, and it's like, it's pretty fun overall. And it has like Superman have like this weird electric like powers. Yeah, anyway, so I actually found what is it? Failsafe comic? Like the Failsafe arc in a shop, which I was really excited about because that shop doesn't have a lot of DC stuff. Oh, God. Dang it, fine. That's a little less one per, so that means the level line's going to be a little bit longer for me. And I think, like, I like failsafe comics because the failsafe stuff from Batman is pretty cool overall. It's definitely not the best story, but it's cool. That's really well designed. I do think that, like, it's very interesting, because when I was reading that comic I was like, oh, this is quite nice, because I just had to keep stopping because I was like really happy about all the little like costumes and stuff they added. Like Electric Superman, that's a really cool comic, idea to have him be like based in like the electromagnetic spectrum and like be able to turn himself into pure energy. And like Dr. Light is in the comic and he's just like, yo, what if I turn you into radio waves? And it's like, what? We just blast Superman off to like another area. It's really cool. Oh dang it. That's why I like jumping on everything. Okay, let's see. Come on. No. One day I'm going to be able to pull that off and it's going to be really impressive. I feel like, as well, everyone in the comic, apart from Green Arrow, got, like, a lot of cool stuff, like, for them. Like, you know? Like, everyone felt like they got justice. Also, Wonder Woman isn't, like, a fish-based costume at some point. Because I think she was, like, dating Aquaman. It's not, like, explained, but I really like the fish outfit. It's not being, like, weird about it, it's just, like, it's a really cool outfit to have like Diana's arms covered in like scales. Like imagine like Aquaman's armor but like a bit more of a greeny. Oh, and it just looks really good. Because bits of it are like, because he was in battle, like when they came back because they're in like a bad situation. Like bits of it is ripped off as well. So it's like you can still see a bit of his skin and you can see all this scale and it's like a really nice like contrast and it looks really good. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of certain Batman comics. I just don't... I'm not like a Batman fan, but like Failsafe leads into the powers arc where like characters lose their powers and I'm very wanting the omnibus or whatever to come out for that. Because even the mainline stuff would be really interesting to read. Like, I love these extra movement mechanics because the second you figure out how they work properly, you just like go like, oh my god, this game's amazing. I don't like that a lot of the time. It doesn't feel like you can't really exploit the game in any way with them. Like, it feels like a lot of it's designed so, oh, there's a path if you can't really do them, and there's a path that if you can do them. And the harder bits are like, have you mastered these extra movement mechanics? But it's never like you feel like you can skip a good portion of the level using these movement mechanics. I guess it's kind of a make of good quality that it's like every level has been like tested with like the maximum movement mechanics and maximum speed you can generate in a game, to my knowledge, and like that's really cool. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if I should grab the purple crystals first or the white crystals. I could make a save point and just like go for like the basic story and then time travel back, but I'm not sure if it's going to delete my save progress or something. Being like, you completed everything, good job. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure all white crystals is the true ending. Yeah, let's see. Go on. Ah! I get close to it. I get so close. I tried a D-pad this time. Yeah, so I'm just grinding on cam, but I just like yapping sometimes. You know, sometimes I feel like I can yap more than I usually do. I don't know. Yeah, it was an Alien. It is really fun. It's always like to give a non-spoiler thing. I'm on episode like 2. Well, I finished episode 2, but you get my point. Oh. But like, I think it's interesting because it's like, it's not like the same dumb jokes with an alien, like the alien not knowing everything. Like the alien actually goes out of his way to like look stuff up, like after the fact, and we'll be like, oh, now I know what this milk word means. And it's a very fun thing. Do it again. Again, I'm using the D-pad only. It's funny because like all my skills are here, but like oh my god, so you can jump on his beak. I never knew that. Yeah, I don't know how the third game is really going to expand upon like Crash's moveset. Right, I think this is the true test. But yeah, Rock of Ages was good. I haven't really read too much extra stuff. Like, I haven't talked about on stream, I guess. I guess I could say the Runaways is good. I don't know, what did I just read? What did I just read? Something. Oh, Blood Hunt. Yeah, I thought I didn't talk about Blood Hunt on this. Yeah, Blood Hunt is a very, very solid story. Like, it's really good, and I'm really happy that I've read it now because I now know what Marvel Rivals was riffing on, and I think they made a lot of good choices. It would have not been as good to introduce Dracula and Anisi. Oh, yeah, It's all in an NEC because I don't remember his actual name. Ooh. Right, we can go back to the analog stick. Yay! Oh, free! Yeah, Blood Hunt was like. Alright, I'm gonna rate them. Yeah, I'm gonna rate them here. Okay, so Blood Hunt was like a good old like 8. Like It wasn't the most solid, you know, I would like to see like the other characters and what they did, but you know, it's good. You know, like, I do think that it's weird that Miles' story is like, takes place during and a little bit afterwards of Blood Hunt. Like, Miles' Blood Hunt story, which is called Blood Hunt itself, takes place like during, before, during, and after Blood Hunt. Yeah, it's the one where he gets a vibranium suit. That one I think is like a 7. Like it's good, but it's like not the best. Yeah, I think it's beat a hitbox though. Get all his talons. Yeah, so at least next time we will guaranteed have like 18 lives or something. Yeah, so just tell me like if I should go and do white crystals or purple shards first. Because like, obviously there's a case of 100% the game, and then there's apparently it changes the story. So I could do a save and then just hope. But yeah, I just think that like, and then we have like Rock of Ages, which I think is just a really fun story. Like, you don't need to. I'm gonna lose like all the masks, aren't I? Okay. I was like trying to go back mid-air. I don't lose a Wumpa. Oh my god. And then we have like Rock of Ages. I think it's also going to be an 8. I think it's on the same level as Blood Hunt. It's a really solid like short story, and Blood Hunt is a little bit thicker. To be fair, it's probably got like an additional 20 pages. But like I don't know. I put them on the same level. I could understand why someone would like either one more. Obviously that's subjective, but I think both are just really solid. And then comics, would you say a 9 out of 10? Most of the Blood Hunt like 2021 run is pretty fun. I'm enjoying the Deadpool like meet cute Valentine's Day sort of thing. That's a fun one. So, you know, I'm collecting more and more. Eventually I am thinking of getting like more like little of these like comic book like holder things. That'd be nice. I really talked about Lords of Luck, but it's been a while since I read that. I thought that was like, I think that's like a 9 is a weird way to explain it, but like, Lords of Luck is like a really good little story. It's weird to say that older stuff is sometimes better, but like, you know when like you aren't really forced to read like multiple characters stuff. It's like a very contained story. I feel like that's the reason why like Blood Hunt and like is like brought back down a little bit, because you kind of, to get everything that's going on, you kind of do have to read other stuff. Like sometimes you're like, well, this is really interesting, and it's like, to be continued in Strange, or like, to be continued in Miles Morales, like, it's like a little annoying. Lords of Luck kind of works by itself, and I like it when an event works by itself a lot. Like, that's the only thing holding back that story, Blood Hunt, from being like a 9 or even a 10, is just the inherentness of like, well, you don't, why is Khonshu in like Asgardian jail? I don't know, and I'm reading the one where it happens. I was gonna kill the bird there. Yeah, I feel like that's what sort of affects certain stories, is when you have to read other stuff. Like Flashpoint Beyond is a confusing mess of a story, and it has like a lot less of like, you must read like this, blah blah blah. But like it still kind of falls in that pothole, to be honest, where it's like, well, you do have to kind of read like something else to fully get what's going on, or like you don't really understand what was going on because it's not really explained to like the best point. You know? If someone just had picked up like Flashpoint and then they go like, ooh, Flashpoint Beyond, they're gonna be like, what? I feel like it's bad because you're trying to get people who like the original comic to like be like, oh yes, I understand what's going on. Yeah, we're doing Eternal playthrough's going well. I think I'm going to finish the main campaign soon. I'm not really sure what the DLC takes for me, but we'll see. Yeah, you know what? 45 minutes in and out, I feel that's fine. I'm gonna put a wash out anyway. So yeah, we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna probably schedule this for tomorrow, and then we'll just, you know, because I'm trying to do this thing where VODs are like the extra content. Like, technically, you don't need to, like, for Master Duel and, like, Marvel Rivals, you guys don't really need to know what was going on. So, like, if you hopped into the stream, you don't need to know what's going on. Doom Eternal. Okay, you're playing the game. You know, like, usually my stream things will, like, have a generic title on it, being like, we're on this level. You know. You have to activate the clock to get those, by the way. Yeah, so I think that's it for me. You know, I'm just gonna go through levels and junk. I like my little cam, but like overall, oh, I dropped my headphones. I hate the white ones so much because they fall out of my head, because there's no like ear thing where like they'll like go and have like a little bubble or like a little thing on them, so that like you know, like, oh, this fits my ear perfectly and it's not going to come out unless I pull it out. So it just slides out. Anyway, yeah, bye. See you all next time. Sorry I haven't played Crash in a while, but you know, one more level, one more purple crystal to go. So we got one purple crystal, which is in a separate level, and we got one white crystal. So if you guys, again, please tell me which one you want me to do first before doing the boss. If you say white crystal, then I'll go and also grab the purple crystal after that, and then we'll just go into the boss. And if you ask just purple crystal, then I'll just do purple crystal and we'll do the white gem afterwards. Anyway, bye. See you all next time.